everybody, I'm Flash, and welcome back to another video where today we're going to be talking about MegaMan 11. So if you've been anywhere in the internet or the gaming community recently, you'll know that this game is pretty hyped up right now. But of course, after a flop like Mighty No. 9, I think a fair bit of people are skeptical as to what the game is going to be like. Personally though, from what I've seen, I'm really excited for this game, and it's even given me some ideas as to what I want to see in it. So that's exactly what we'll be going over today, and to help along the way I've got fellow YouTuber Daniel T Gaming to pitch in some of his must-haves as well. Anyways, rules for this list are pretty much anything feasible goes as long as it isn't Mega Man X related. So without further wait, let's jump right in. Number 10. Customization options. So, in the more recent Mega Man games such as 9 and 10, there was a shop included where you could spend bolts to buy different utility items, and we already know that Mega Man 11 will have a similar feature because of a couple bolts that were spotted in the trailer. That's fine and all, but I think being able to use bolts for a wider array of features would be pretty nice as well, such as possible aesthetic changes to Mega Man like the costumes in Mario Odyssey. This could go even a step further by being able to buy and use different weapons, possibly even from past games. This isn't too far-fetched either, because in Mega Man 3, the Dog Robot brought back and used abilities from Mega Man 2, so I think giving the player a wider array of options to use would be pretty nice. This would take some balancing of course, maybe requiring you to have a pre-existing weapon or two to buy a classic one, but either way I feel like this would be a nice throwback, especially for the 30th anniversary of the franchise.
Custom courses, or a course maker. Speaking of customization, I would like to have a course maker for Mega Man 11. Mario has Super Mario Maker, Sonic somewhat has debug mode, especially in Sonic Mania, and for Mega Man, well, there is Mega Maker, however that game was fan-made and I don't think it's really officially licensed by Capcom. So how about we make it official by adding a course maker as a bonus option in Mega Man 11? This would definitely want people buying this game. I mean, everybody loves customization.
Number 8. Please, for the love of God, let's keep microtransactions out of this game. I get maybe if you want to add an extra robot master and charge for it, yeah, that's fine, no issue there. But you see this right here, this needs to stop right now. Okay, the amount of the cost of the DLC and Mega Man 10 combined literally equals up to the cost of the game itself. Like, you're charging the game's price twice for 3 extra levels. That being said, the 3 levels were pretty good and they did include some throwbacks, but if Mega Man 11 has DLC, it should include more than just 3 levels, and it should add things like new weapons, new playable characters, heck, maybe even new songs or a new mode. Point being, I don't have a problem with Mega Man 11 having DLC, but if it does, please don't let it just cost the same amount as the game. Number 7. Higher difficulty. Look, I get it, you're tired of being on the tutorial level for 26 minutes. We all are, Dean Takahashi. So, I get why adding a newcomer mode might seem optimal for some people. And with this, I assume that normal would be American easy, and expert would be Japanese normal, in relation to past game modes. However, I figure that if you're gonna add a lower difficulty option, you should also balance it out with a higher one. So I'm thinking something like an insane mode or a one-hit death mode or something along the lines would work well. Something like this would have to be unlockable after beating the game on Expert, of course, but it would bring an extra layer of gameplay to speedrunners and hardcore fans alike. Possibly beating an insane mode could give you a true ending or something like an overpowered end weapon or give you a cool reward. Either way, I think that just adding one last high difficulty mode would be a nice touch. For the fans that can play it at least. And for the fans who can't, there's always newcomer mode, am I right here?
Having the ability to change music. In Super Mario Odyssey, after you've beaten the game, you can actually unlock customization in music, meaning you can go into an area of the game and pick whichever song you want from the Mario Odyssey soundtrack, including bonus ones. I want the same to happen to Mega Man. It would be so cool if they actually got the soundtracks from all 10 previous games into this one for extra fan nerdiness. And by the way, my personal favorite soundtrack is from Mega Man 2.
Number 5. A dedicated speedrunning mode, or at least a leaderboard system for it. So many games today, such as a Hat in Time, include a timer or some sort of system to assist speedrunners. The reason why this kind of thing is important is because it acknowledges a part of the game's community who might otherwise be overlooked. And even having some kind of score in terms of leaderboard or time or points like in Mega Man 1 it would promote some kind of competition and even give the game a little bit more replayability along the way.
Joy-Con Cannon. This one's gonna be really stupid, but just hear me out. Since the Nintendo Switch has more intense controllers than the other consoles that's going to have Mega Man 11, there should be a bonus option in the game that lets you use your Joy-Con as a Mega Man cannon, as in walking around in your house and using it like a Mega Man cannon, and then also having the HD rumble to it. It has nothing to do with the main game, but it would be so fun to see people in the real world moving their Joy-Con around and shooting and using them like a Mega Man cannon. That would be so cool!
Number 3, the return of Quint. Okay, so this one is kind of a joke, but in all seriousness, whatever happened to Quint after Mega Man 2 and 5? He just vanished? Apparently, he was supposed to be Mega Man from a peaceful future or something, and I mean, it kind of is the future, being nearly 8 years since the last Mega Man installment, so seeing a throwback to Quint or some other forgotten characters might be cool. In all honesty, just having multiple playable characters in Mega Man 11 is really what I would just want for this slot. So whether it be Quint, Roll, or somehow even dare I say, Woodman, I wouldn't really have a problem with any of them.
Amiibo functionality. Now, who knows, maybe when it's released there will be Amiibo functionality, but right now it hasn't been proven or confirmed. What I would love for Capcom and Nintendo to do is to make Mega Man suits based on the Amiibo you scan. It would be just like the ones in Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Mario will give Mega Man a Mario style casing, Luigi has a Luigi style casing, etc, etc, etc. Ooh, maybe the regular Mega Man could give you an 8-bit or classic case. Oh, and speaking of which...
Number 1, Classic Mega Man. I don't know about you guys, but I love the art style in the new game's trailer. It gives me the impression of a 90s anime mixed with the cel-shaded graphics from the Wind Waker. But I think it serves as a weird timeline break between the last 2 installments, which both return the game to its 8-bit roots. Do I think the game should have gone back to this style? Not really, but at the same time a classic skin for the levels would be cool, or even better could be something like the classic Mario sections in Odyssey, maybe included as a special stage or something. Like I said earlier in the video, this is Mega Man's 30th anniversary and also the return of the Blue Bomber after a near 8 years hiatus, so this would probably be Capcom's best opportunity to max out on some nostalgia points, as well as incorporate them into actual features, and because this is that such occasion, I don't doubt that something like this will make its way into the final version. Hey everybody, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to drop a like down below or leave a comment telling me what you think. Also, huge shout out to Daniel T Gaming for appearing in this video and helping me out with this list. He makes awesome content over on his channel, which you can find in the description below, or I'll also be appearing in one of his near videos if it's not up by the time of this upload. Anyways, as always, if you want to see more, don't forget to smash that squishy red subscribe button on both of our channels. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, I'll be back in a flash.